I know you don't like to go backwards.
Yep.
However, there's specific plays that I need an explanation for. 3rd and 17, I believe you rushed 4, and then there's a 3rd and 12 where it looked like you guys were in cloud coverage and you're rushing 3. I know it's Tom Brady and blitzing is not exactly the greatest strategy, but what was the thought process?
You know, again, that was last week. Based on the situation, in terms of there's third and extra long. I think Flo spoke about it the other day, but we're trying to do the best call that we think is going to help us in that situation. If it means dropping 8 guys and we think it's going to give the quarterback some problems, that's what we'll do. If we think rushing 6 guys is going to be the best way, but obviously they got the first down. So I mean, like again, just that's the thought process into it. Sometimes the situation calls for dropping 8 guys, and you see guys struggle with that, or rushing 6 guys. So that's how that normally comes into play.
What is the thought process with Raekwon moving forward? It seemed to me he was on the edge a little bit more, this week, and is that permanent, or was that plan specific?
All the guys, we're hoping all the guys are as versatile as possible. The more they can do, the better chance it is to get on the field. So, the role Raekwon had last week, that's not indicative of exactly what it'll be this week, but, he excelled in it, did a good job, was happy with the work that he did on the edge, and then, he had plays when he was inside as well, too. But, again, guys, we plan on having guys that are versatile and being able to do different things, so that just fits into that mold.
He seems to be making a lot of tackles early.
Sorry?
He seems to be making a lot of tackles early this season. What's he doing well?
You know what? He's moving well. He's moving well, and he's diagnosing plays pretty well, and he's a physical football player. He's a physical football player who brings a little thump to him when he hits people. So, I mean, to me, whenever you're getting in on some tackles, it's because you're doing a good job of diagnosing what the offense is doing, and also you're finishing plays. So that's always a good thing.
You just lost a versatile player, Minka.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you counting on to fill that void now?
Well, Minka, I mean, he was a great player. I wish him all the best at Pittsburgh. Good player. Wish him all the best. And then in terms of guys that are going to make up for it, I mean, there's a bunch of guys. We got to work through it. We're still in the game plan process right now, but we'll try to figure out the best way to to make up for that spot in our defense and move forward from there.
Chris Lamons is a guy who you gave him a couple of snaps to us, same as Webster. What do you see from those young defensive backs in terms of how they can help you?
You know what's interesting about Webster being a newer guy and Lamons have been here for a while? I'm talking about like hardworking and fast and tough. And I know Josh Boyer, our corners coach, he's looking for tough guys that can tackle. And then, on top of that, if you can run, those are some of the things that we're looking for, and they've shown that. So then they get their chance.
Patrick, what's the skill set with Stephen Parker? Obviously, ran the practice squad last year. He's in the mix at safety. This particular skill set that intrigues you?
I would say the mental part, you start there. He's a smart guy, intelligent, has some football IQ to him. Good physical player, smart player that can, has some range. So, he's shown all that stuff that's been pretty good for us.
With Walt Aikens, you used him in the first game to cover tight ends a little bit. Is that a role where you can see him emerging and getting some playing time on defense?
I think Walt, it starts off with the fact that, captain, leader on this team. He's a physical presence on the field, whether it's defense or special teams. Good speed, good communicator. So again, whatever role it's going to be, it'll be. But he does such a good job whatever role we've given him. So we're just looking to see his role grow as the season continues.
We know this is a developing team and a developing defense. How do you measure progress?
Progress, we're going to keep it real simple. We're going to keep it real simple. Are we tackling better? Are we doing a better job of playing blocks and defeating blocks? Is the edge getting set? And then is our communication better? Really, if we see improvement there, the improvement on the field will come. And where does that start? It starts, on your day off, working to get better there, and then you get to the meetings and then the practice. But all that stuff comes to play from, your individual work you do on your own in terms of communication, seeing how to diagnose the plays, to the meetings, getting the information, the calls, and then going out and practicing. And that's what we're going to judge progress on.
I'm Jerry Longman for the New York Times.
Okay.
Writing a profile of Brian.
Okay.
Do you have, I know you've been with him for a long time. Do you have a favorite story that he's either told about growing up in Brooklyn or from the Patriots that illustrates why he might be able to succeed in this rebuilding process?
Individual stories that could take all day, but I know this. A lot of my friends from college are from New York City, and my best friend from college, he's from Brooklyn, and I know where he grew up, and for him to have been at Yale with me, and me having my background where I'm from Connecticut, Waterbury, Connecticut, where I'm like, how did you get here? It's amazing. To me, just knowing where he grew up and just the perseverance and to be able to do that, to me, it means a lot. It means it's you're a strong person. That's just my opinion. Just knowing the area. So if that answers your question, to me, my brother, my older brother, he went to college on Long Island. His friends were from New York City, and seeing them be successful, and I'm like, wow. I thought I had it hard, but no.
Charles Harris, where would you say he is 2 games into the season?
You know what? It was funny during the game, the look in his eyes. He's a focused player, and he's improving. He's improving, and all that stuff will come as we progress through the season. He's still a young player. He's still learning football, just like we all are. I feel like I'm still learning football every day, trying to get better. But I really like the progress in terms of in the run game, starting there, playing with his hands and, playing with low pad level. And then, in the passing game, providing pressure, transitioning in the play action. I thought that improved during the game this past weekend. So, he's making strides toward being a better player, and he's working at it. Because you got to be diligent about that. You got to work at it because, anytime you get, you get complacent in this league, you'll be out of here.
With the pressure, not necessarily just from Charles Harris, but you did get 2 sacks against Brady, which is not an easy thing to do. But do you feel like you're getting enough pressure on passing down?
I think, we always want to have enough I think you want more pressure. You want to be able to affect the passer more. I think, we're working toward to get more pressure in terms of just, making it the passing, whether it's the passing windows for the quarterback, making sure we're disciplining our rush lanes. We're just trying to do a better job of affecting the quarterback, but that's amongst the other things we're trying to do a better job of. We're just really trying to get better every day. So, I don't know when I'll ever be satisfied with the with the rush or the pressure, but we're going to keep striving to get better at it.
You guys have allowed a lot of points, obviously. How tough is it for you to shut off the daily or weekly competitor in you and keep the big picture in mind here?
Well, I would say the daily and weekly competitor in me, it never shuts off. I would hope not. If I ever got just like what I said, if I got complacent and wasn't being competitive, I don't think I would be who I am. So it always is there for me. Thankfully, in this league, you get 16 opportunities, and we're on our 3rd one this weekend. So you move on, and now we're getting ready for Dallas, who is a great offensive team, built from the ground up, offensive line to the back, to the quarterback, to the receivers. We got plenty to get ready for. And so if I'm not competitive, I'm competitive right now. When I was up this morning, whatever time this morning to get ready for these guys, trust me, I pray that competitive spirit never leaves me. I don't care what happens.
Well, maybe I phrased that.
No, you're fine.
Well, then how does it not drive you crazy? How do the results?
Because sorry. I have another opportunity this weekend. But before that, I have another opportunity today, Tuesday. When I woke up this morning, there's an opportunity to study the film, get to know these guys, whether it's Prescott, whether it's, Cooper, what these guys, they got a lot of players you got to get to know in order to try to put our guys in the best position to defend them. So, I can't imagine that not waking up being competitive. I was dreaming about them last night. So, yeah. Well, you know, nah, I can't tell you that.
With Vince Beagle, it was the way that you utilized him this week. I know every roles changes every week, but did you see him as a pressure player when you guys acquired him?
You know, the thing that he has some length, he has strength, and he has some quickness and some natural knee bend to him. So right there, you know, you just mentioned those terms right there, whether you're a DB, linebacker, or D lineman, that's going to help you in terms of whether it's the pass rush or setting the edge. So, I mean, those are positives right there. You know, being able to play with some extension because he has length, being able to bend, come around the corner. I mean, like, those are things that play into him being able to do that. So, you know, thankfully for us, he was able to provide some pressure on Sunday and see if we can improve upon that as we go through the week.
Patrick, back to Brian for 1 second. You think, I mean, apart from his coaching ability and
Yeah.
skills, it's just the sheer perseverance will serve him.
I just think, I mean, that's the first initial just in my mind. But then just knowing the man, the thing I value about him and my friendship, he's very honest. And he's very honest, and I mean, that's why I trust his vision. I mean, that's why I trust him completely, because he's always been honest with me, whether I've been in the wrong or been in the right. And we share the office together. So I know that. I know he's going to be honest with me. I might not like what he says, but he's going to be honest with me. So to me, that's no different than my mom, my dad, my brothers. So to me, you don't have to be all lovey-dovey, buddy-buddy. As long as someone's going to be honest with you, I value that more. I value that more than I value someone patting me on the back all the time. That's why I think I mean, again, I've said enough, but, you know, I'm focused on the Cowboys right now, but I got the utmost respect for Coach.
What are you looking for from the players that you want to put on the field Sunday and every Sunday? Defensive.
Smart, tough, tackle, heavy-handed, you know, some of the stuff I've labeled before, and passionate about their role, you know, passionate about their role and executing their job. That's what I want. That's what I want. And guys that play together, really play together. That's going to be a big thing with us just playing together. You know, I was happy to see those guys playing together, having success together. We got, and we hopefully get more of that.
You do understand the mental toll that what's happening to this team in terms of draft picks leaving and what we call a purge. You do realize that it takes a toll on the players.
You have to ask the players about that. I just know this: when I go up in front of those guys, the eye contact I'm getting, the questions I'm getting, these guys are ready to go to work. So I'm looking forward to seeing them when they get in tomorrow and be ready to work. And because, again, we got 16 opportunities. We're down to 14 right now that are guaranteed. So let's go get it this weekend.